Hi, I'm Richard Karn, and you may have seen me on TV talking about the world's #1 expandable garden hose. Well, the brand new Pocket Hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is here, and it's a total game changer. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling and tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra-durable Pocket Hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty. What could be better than that? I'll tell you what, an exciting radio-exclusive offer just for you. For a limited time, you can get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text WATER to 64,000. That's WATER to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. WATER to 64,000.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Pocket Hose. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at pockethose.com/terms.
Hello, and welcome to the Intel Brief. Today is Friday, 13 June. Or Friday the 13th. Nothing bad ever happens on Friday the 13th, right? Well, today we're just going to be talking about these strikes on Iran. So, Israel's preemptive attack on Iranian nuclear targets early Friday was labelled a decisive moment in Israel's history by the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Around the globe, world leaders reacted with calls for restraint and warnings against further escalation. The US Secretary of State Marco Rubio issued a statement saying that Israel took unilateral action against Iran, which did not involve the US. He warned Iran against targeting US interests in the region. He said, "Let me be clear, Iran should not target US interests or personnel." The Australian Foreign Minister said the escalation had alarmed her country and called for restraint. And also, the New Zealand Prime Minister, unsure why he's quoted, said it was a really unwelcome development. A classic Kiwi play. So, what it looks like happened at around 5 a.m. local time, about 2 a.m. in the UK. Israel launched a series of attacks on the Iranian capital, with explosions reported across Tehran. According to Israel officials, the strikes targeted key nuclear and military facilities. The Israeli attack followed escalating tensions over Iran's rapidly advancing nuclear program. Shortly after these reported strikes, the IDF released a video statement on X saying that for years the Iranian regime has called for the destruction of the State of Israel, planning and advancing concrete military plans to do so. Over the past few months, intelligence had shown that Iran is closer than ever to obtaining a nuclear weapon, the statement said. But this morning, the IDF began preemptive and precision strikes targeting the Iranian nuclear program in order to prevent the Iranian regime's ability to build nuclear weapons in the immediate time frame. Interestingly, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard commander is feared dead, as well as a top nuclear scientist has been reported dead by Iranian state news. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has warned that Israel would suffer severe punishment following the attack, and he issued a statement that said, "With this crime, the Zionist regime has set itself for a bitter and painful fate, and it will definitely receive it." Comically, it has been reported that US Donald Trump is still hoping for Iranian nuclear talks this weekend, aimed at ensuring that Iran don't obtain a nuclear weapon, though I'm unsure whether they'll be going ahead in Oman this weekend. And lastly, moments ago, it was reported that over 100 drones were launched from Iran towards Israel, and the IDF spokesperson said they are going to be in for a tough several hours. Israeli airspace has been closed and schools have been closed for the day. So everyone is on high alert, expecting an Iranian response. So what? I mean, it's pretty clear what Iran hoped to achieve here, and with the list of dead growing around key nuclear scientists and military leaders, it appears highly likely that they may have achieved some significant blows here. What I do find interesting is the lack of Iranian air defense. So during Israel's last swathe of strikes against Iran last year, it was reported that Iran had lost a significant amount of its air defense, as well as transferring some of it to Russia for their war in Ukraine. And it appears likely that these reports are correct and that Iran's air defense, especially around Tehran, was just non-existent, as it appears that Israel could just attack at will, hitting targets pretty precisely. So yeah, that's a pretty interesting takeaway, and it kind of goes to show that regardless of what Iran does against Israel now, Israel can just attack as they want. If they can't defend themselves, then Israel has the ability to strike wherever, whenever they want. So Iran needs to keep this in mind with whatever strikes they conduct against Israel. Additionally, I don't think it's likely that they're going to go meet US President Donald Trump, because that just seems pointless now. And while Marco Rubio has said that the US has nothing to do with this, it is likely that, well, it seems almost certain from Trump's comments that they knew about these upcoming strikes. Trump made some very, now knowing what has happened, some pretty awkwardly open statements about this attack coming up. I think even yesterday I talked about it on this podcast. So, it's pretty interesting. But yeah, the total fallout and like the effectiveness of these strikes may never be known. Israel and the US intelligence services will likely know, because they'll know what they hit and how they hit them. But it's unlikely that Iran will ever admit it. So yeah, could be interesting. It seems likely that Iran's nuclear program is pretty fucked for the near term. So that's good for security in the Middle East. But it's going to be a rocky day. There should be a lot of strikes. So yeah, thank you for listening to today's Intel Brief. I've been your host, Daniel, and I'll see you again tomorrow? Monday. Cheers. See you.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.